So before we begin, I wanted to share something important with you first. You being here today, you are being activated. This is an activation video. You clicked on this video, the activation has begun. Now, this is in preparation for January 11th, 11/11 portal. We just stepped into a 9-year cycle. This is important because this is where you're experiencing an activation within your binary codes that is taking your soul to its highest destiny. I had to make some notes because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to share what I need to share today. So January 11th isn't just a date, it's a code, and it's connecting you to the November 11th portal. So we've got a mirroring of portals happening this year. Okay, so trust that you're here for a purpose and a reason. You're receiving this message because your soul needs it at this time. So we're going to pull some cards and get right into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. So let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear by January the 11th. So I wanted to first start with a starlight frequency oracle. So this is a message that the universe and the stars are bringing to you. So we are getting optimal self. You are becoming your optimal self. There's a major transformation that is taking place. Okay, so the message here is dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. Okay, and we have the number 38. This is a light code, a number frequency that is connecting you to this major transformation of becoming your optimum self. So once again, dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. All right, and your hands have importance, Capricorn. There's something here to do with your hands and the creativity and the energy that you send out into the world through your hands. Okay, so let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else you need to hear today. So we are getting here 2 of Cups, the Lover's card. We have this beautiful alignment, this harmony that is coming in. And this is something that Spirit is encouraging you to cultivate in your life, to stay balanced, centered as you are moving through January up until November. Okay, so they want you to be aware of how you are showing up in the world. Are you aligned to your higher self? In a state that feels good, at peace and loving, right? So 2 of Cups, we have the Hermit card. You don't have to rush anything, okay, Capricorn? So they want you to take your time. They want you to pay attention to the details here, all right? There's no rushing anything. Divine timing is at play, and there is this inner knowing they want you to connect with as you're moving through this year. Okay, so the Hermit card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Okay, so we also have the Tower card. So there is an intense wave of energy that is going to be hitting your life if it isn't already. And this is that transformation, that shedding that needs to happen for you to become your optimum self. So there are layers, fragments, bits and pieces, habits, and things that you're doing in your life that are not in alignment with where you're trying to go and who you are becoming. You stepped into this 9-year cycle, and there's a major transformation that is happening within you this next 9 years. And it's going to be an absolutely beautiful experience for you. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, there's definitely something big that is happening in your life right now, Capricorn. You're feeling this transformation within yourself already. And There's definitely an energy that is leaving you behind. It's not meant to go with you wherever you're going right now. And it is something through deep reflection you're going to be able to become aware of and learn to work with or heal in some way. So yeah, there's definitely something that is surfacing here. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And I want you to pay attention to some of the other numbers that are coming through these cards today. So we have the number 2, we have the number 9, we also have the number, the tower is interesting, it's the number 16. Every time I look at it, I'm getting lightning, thunder, the color red coming through. You might be seeing these as symbols or weather-related stuff happening around you. These numbers are light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this portal. So January the 11th is setting out a ripple effect, a shockwave into the world. And whatever is already moving is what is switching that DNA on, right? So the way that you're showing up in your world, Capricorn, is going to be incredibly important. And the way that you are, you know, experiencing some of the challenges, experiencing some of the, you know, static energy around you through people. So they want you to stay connected to what is real and true for you. You know what that is. What feels good, brings you happiness and joy. This is going to be your sign. And there's a lot of synchronicities around this time, especially on January the 11th. So this is where, if you are going through something tough right now, they want you to lighten the load on that day especially. Okay, to really take care of yourself and focus on loving you just for that day. You know, intention setting, journaling. This is very light. This is you aligning and opening to receive. This is going to be a time for you to receive. So if you have trouble accepting compliments, like if you're somebody that gives a lot and you have trouble receiving compliments, it lets you know that there's some sort of a blockage that they're bringing into your awareness that you can clear by opening yourself up to receive what is meant for you. This is going to be a year where you are receiving, okay? So be open and receive. And all you need to really do is say thank you, right? I feel you already send that energy of love, kindness, and compassion out. I'm seeing it here in the Two of Cups, but I'm also seeing it returning to you now. So you're going to see a wave of this energy coming back to you, right? Balance is something that Spirit is encouraging you to implement in your life, because I'm seeing something that might be too much or too little. Moderation is what they're asking here. You know, you might be eating too many unhealthy things, or, you know, doing things that really aren't helping you grow. They're getting in the way. So they're showing you these things over this next little while, and they want you to take note. Okay, and it's your choice if you want to align with this. You know, the portal is there not to force anything. It's subtle. It is inviting you and welcoming you to connect with it. And the rest is up to you, right? So yeah, you're in harmony. You're in alignment with your higher self, your highest destiny. And there's codes. They're showing me stars falling out of this portal and connecting with you. It is a time for you to start planting seeds. It's time for you to, you know, really align with that higher version of you you're seeing in the reality that you're desiring to create for yourself, Capricorn. I'm seeing a really big picture here. You know, I'm seeing a lot of love. I'm seeing connection. I'm seeing community, collaborations. So I'm seeing a bigger scale of something that you have been desiring in your life. And I want you to know that it's already happening behind the scenes here for you. Right? And, you know, some of you are already showing up within that experience, right? Creating it slowly. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about the time or when things are going to happen. Just be immersed in that experience and just see it unfold. You know, before you know it, you're going to be within that experience, right? So this is what's beginning for you now. So synchronicity, serendipitous moments, deja vu, these are the kind of experiences you're going to have. And I'm seeing you thinking about someone and them arriving. You're magnetic. It's the law of attraction that is working for you, right? What you're sending out is coming back to you. And there's this awareness of this exchange between you and the universe, right? It might be you thinking about, I want to follow my path. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to align with this. And then all of a sudden, because you make that choice, everything starts to fall into place. This is the Two of Cups. So I want you to know that this is happening. You are able to connect with it whenever you desire by vibrating in the frequency of love, kindness, and compassion, sending that out, but also being open to receive it back. Being aware where you connect with this, where you feel this connection, and staying within that vibration and frequency. When you feel that you're being drained or you don't feel good in a particular situation with someone, that is a sign, that's a signal that you're not in alignment, right? So again, it's your choices and the actions that you take that are manifesting your desired reality. All right, so that is the Two of Cups. And you know what? Butterflies, moths are also coming in as signs for you. So you may have been seeing these a lot. I'm definitely seeing that there's some sort of passion growing within. Some sort of project that you're working on using your hands. This is you following your heart. Something that brings you joy and excitement and even purpose into your life. Right? This is building and growing, and we have the lion here. So this is a totem. This is an omen for you, the lion. Anytime you see it, that's a confirmation that you're in alignment. You're doing exactly what you're meant to be doing in your life's experience, right? So the Hermit card is asking you to tune out the noise in your world, Capricorn. There may be a lot of distractions, things that are taking away your attention from what is important. Alignment, harmony, love, community, connection. If you're not finding that in your life and that's what you're yearning, that is what you feel you are lacking, or it's something that you wish you had in your life, you are being aligned to this. But they need you to quiet that mind. They need you to quiet that old narrative, the story, the doubt, the resentment, the anger, the whatever it is. I'm seeing a lot of heavy weight here. And clearing that by reconnecting with yourself. So January the 11th is going to be a powerful day for you to really connect with yourself. Give yourself some love. You can step alone somewhere and just give yourself a big hug that day for like a minute, right? Somatic exercises are really good as well. So January the 11th for me is an intention setting day. And on January the 1st, I built my canvas board on Canva. I use Canva as a software, and I spent some time alone to really visualize what this is. So I got into a space where I didn't have any kind of distractions. I got music going. It's getting me in that vibration and frequency, and I've got like ideas and creativity flowing out of me, and I created this vision board. And I kid you not, immediately the next day, I started to see how the energy started to work. Right? It was my energy that I was putting into this through everything that I cultivated to uplift my energy. But I couldn't do it if there were distractions, if people were calling me. So I did turn off my phone because I wanted to be left alone to get into this vibe. And this doesn't mean that you have to do this as well, but it's about reconnecting with yourself, to connect with your higher path, your higher calling. There's something here that is sparking within you. This is the energy of the Hermit's light. The light is on even though the darkness is around. You carry the light within you, Capricorn. I feel there's something that you desire to show to the world. There's something you desire to communicate, express. And I'm seeing a lot of creativity flowing through you, especially through your hands. You know, you could be making music, painting, baking, working with wood, like you are creating through your hands. They're really important. So taking care of your hands, I'm getting someone that is putting lotion on their hands. Maybe you have like wrist pain, joint pain, working on healing that. I'm definitely feeling like the joints in the fingers hurting for someone out there. So giving them a good massage. And I sometimes do this when I'm watching TV shows where I'll get some lotion, and as I'm watching, I'm massaging my fingers, or I'm massaging my husband's wrist, right? This is how this Hermit card is coming through. That peaceful, calm space as you're taking care of yourself, right? So the Hermit card also feels like yoga, movement, and letting go of the energy of the world and others, their problems, their energies, and the weight of everything else. Let's just put it down for this day and get into this flow, this energy, not let anything distract us from it, right? And the Tower card, you're going to see how things start to fall away. What once used to bother you no longer bothers you. And this is peace. This is tranquility. It is not noisy. It is not loud. It is not chaotic. This is you outgrowing this version of you that had to be who it had to be in the experience they were having. But you are now emerging. You have outgrown this, and there's a new experience here for you. This is a new cycle, Capricorn. And they require all of you. They're asking you that. They're requiring all of you to show up here. And you're ready for this. I feel you're here today because you've been calling on spirit, perhaps asking for some sort of guidance, some sort of sign, reassurance, perhaps looking for what direction you're meant to move now in your life. This is it, they're saying. The direction is revealing itself. There's no need to force. There's no need to try to control this. Allow things to unfold, to fall away, to dissolve without fighting or resisting, trying to control, trying to force, trying to hold it all together. They want you to just release it and let it go and allow lightness to come over your body. So I feel this is a part of your activation is you. Your physical body, your mind, bringing yourself to a state of peace and calm and moving through that energy. So no matter what is happening, January the 11th, mark it down in your calendar, Capricorn, you want to stay within the energy of peace and you want to vibrate in love, right? You're going to see how this starts to shatter layers. It starts to reveal things to you, an awareness, perception, perspective. This is an expansion in the consciousness. This is an awakening experience. You are receiving codes here. Codes that, you perhaps didn't notice before. This is also, when you're not open, Capricorn, you're not able to receive these codes. They kind of like bounce off of you when you're blocking them, thinking that they're somehow there to attack you or change. Sometimes that's uncomfortable, right? Moving through challenging experiences, you're incredibly powerful, Capricorn. It does feel like some of you have gone through or are going through some really tough challenges. Remember, it's only temporary. It too shall pass. Stay within the energy of peace and not react to whatever the shaking is, but rather observe and take in what it is that you're learning through it. And, the guidance that you need to navigate it is going to come through the silence. It's going to come through the quietude, not the noise. All right? So having some sort of grounding practice. I'm definitely going to be doing some yoga and body movements. I like to put earphones on and just tune everything out and then get into the flow of whatever my body is calling me to do in the moment through yoga, through work like lifting weights or whatever it is. Recently, it's been dance for me, like just moving and like slowly doing dance moves, yoga style. It's my own creation. Just allowing your body to move, allowing yourself to just be you, right? And not wearing this layer, this mask. It feels like a shattering. It feels like a reinvention, right? It might feel like the dark night of the soul. 2025 was a tough year for some of us, right? And some of you are just moving through that now into a new year. And sometimes it doesn't look promising, when we are in a tough year and we're looking ahead and we're like, oh God, what is this year going to bring into my life? I want you to know it is going to be greatness. It is going to be love. It is going to be happiness, but you have to believe that. You also have to create it through you first, right? So they want you to take a look at where things are surfacing, like emotions, wounds, patterns, habits that you're starting to recognize, knowing that it's time to change some of this stuff or adjust the energy or replace it with something else. So yeah, I feel some of you are shifting into a completely different way of living here with this. And some of you are just showing up in the world differently. It's like you are a different person, way different than you were last year, right? So this is the beginning of that. And there's an adventure ahead. There's going to be an expansion here. So you're going to grow and learn a lot more here. And again, this is aligning you to your highest destiny. All right, so powerful. What is happening here for you? A major transformation. And this is also at the same time because I'm getting beginning and completion. January, the beginning, November, completion, but all at once. So I feel you're already there with this, the transformation. So it's really interesting, the message coming through for you. So you'll have to share with me, Capricorn, how it's aligning and how it's resonating with you in the comment section below. So there is a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time, and I'm going to draw it out. It is going to be guiding you throughout this year. So we've got the orangutan. Have any of you seen one? This is your confirmation. This is your sign. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now, and you are going to see one. So laughter, curiosity, patience, and play are going to be your superpowers. So the number 40, another light code number frequency coming in for you. And the word orangutan, you know, that's also coming through. So let's read you the message and see what it is Spirit is sharing with you through the orangutan. So orangutan swings into your life with a clear and simple message to bring more play into your day. Amidst the serious stakes, high pressures, and apparent challenges that may at times circle your life, orangutan brings a glorious ability to rise above tension and stress and gain a different view, a wider view from above, upside down, or from a different angle. Orangutan helps us step back, take a breath, and not take life or ourselves too seriously. There is a power in the perspective that climbing above can bring in being curious instead of critical, asking questions to find a solution instead of seeking to blame, in choosing to see and expect the very best in others and in ourselves and others instead of the worst. Orangutan teaches us to smile and even laugh in the face of adversity and glide from branch to branch with grace and ease. Instead of clinging to the trunk and fearing a fall or worse, trusting enough to play with life will awaken your inner strength and open new pathways where once a door seemed closed. Spend time in physical play this week. Move your body, wrestle with a friend, climb a tree, or dance with a child. Awaken the part of you that sees this life as a great game to be shared and enjoyed by all. Awaken the curiosity of the child within who sees the world as beautiful. Awaken the wise one that knows how to best coax with others into play, and swing free and reclaim the power that transcends the worlds. It is said the angels fly because they take themselves lightly. Orangutan welcomes you into the earth flight through the laughter of your spirit and the divine gift of play. So maybe on January 11th, you can add play to your life and see how that feels and continue in that vibe and frequency. I've got an affirmation here for you, so feel free to write this down and use it. My soul is bathed in laughter. My heart warmly smiles. My mind and body are at play. Life is a joyous adventure, a gift that I embrace. So once again, my soul is bathed in laughter. My heart warmly smiles. My mind and body are at play. Life is a joyous adventure, a gift that I embrace. So that is your message from the orangutan, and we are going to now close and seal your reading with an angel number. So look at that. We are getting here mind mastery and 5757 being mirrored to you. Okay, so the message here is your knowledge is growing, Capricorn. Expand your mind. Wisdom, studies, higher education. So this is absorbing knowledge. You know, researching, taking a course, learning something new, or just learning more of what you know and mastering that, right? So mind mastery. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashni from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.